My name's Brittany, and today we're doing catch up. Let's just talk about this thing. I've had this journey with Invisalign. I will link my beginning video down below. And I say beginning because I thought that it was like the entire thing. My goal when I made an Invisalign video was to not do like little updates month to month. I wanted it to be the complete change. Tray 1 to the ending tray. So I did a video, trays 1 to 17. And then I went to what I thought was my final appointment. And it wasn't. It ended up, they were not happy with how I was biting down, which for me was kind of frustrating because if you struggle with extremely crooked teeth, you could probably relate, especially, and I have like an overbite, like you could probably relate to, we don't get that like chomp down, like I don't know how to do that. So I kept telling him like, I don't know how to do that. Like I don't know, like he kept on saying it over and over, like him telling me to do it 4 times was gonna make it right. They looked perfect to me going in. He didn't think that they were perfect. So I had to get a rescan. And I would tell you, when I went home and they said we're doing a rescan, that's all that they said. They did the little rescan, scanning your teeth like how you did in the very beginning, the exact same thing, and didn't really give me much instructions. This is also a dentist thing. Your dentist could be really good at explaining things. My dentist just really wasn't. So felt like I was in the dark. I could have asked questions, but honestly I was scared of their answers because they took the brackets off of my teeth. So if they would have told me that there was a chance that I was gonna have 8 trays, 8, which ended up happening, I probably would have just like been like, no, I'm not doing that, and just never came back and didn't finish or anything. I'm glad I didn't do that. I ended up, like I said, getting the rescan. When I got the rescan, I got sent home. They told me to wear the last Invisalign, which I'd been wearing for a while at that point, just at night. So the first couple of days that I didn't have the plastic Invisalign on my teeth, it felt uncomfortable, it felt weird. I guess my teeth were used to having like that support, and to take that support away left me with uncomfort, borderline hurting, honestly. 2 weeks later, the rescans were in. I had to schedule an appointment. I went. So let's just play the footage and then I'll check back in and tell you what happened at the end of tray 8. Well, I'm back. I'm about to walk in and see how many trays I have to do after the rescan. I can't believe I'm going in here to get brackets back on my teeth after they took them off and do this process longer. I'm very frustrated and very disappointed. As I've probably talked about before you're seeing this, I really can't imagine doing more than 3 trays. Like, when you have brackets off of your teeth, going in here to sign up for the pain that you know is about to come is very hard, especially when I'm all right with how my teeth look. Like, they look like this. I mean, I don't really see, except for like the back. You can't see that, and that's gross. But I mean, the back, it was straight before all this stuff leading up to this rescan. And now they're crooked again, so I feel like they're fixing something, I don't know, that got messed up because... Let's just go see how many I'm getting in. Update, I have 8 trays again. This one's in already. There's not as many brackets this time. At least it doesn't feel like it. It's 8 trays, but instead of switching out every 2 weeks like I did the last time, it's every week. So next appointment's in March and they're like, you'll be done. Okay, so the last time I did a little check-in, it was when I first got those 8 trays with the rescan. And since then, I'm on tray 3, I guess, of 8. The first one, it didn't hurt. It just felt uncomfortable, and it was kind of like different getting used to that again, just because I gotten spoiled because I was able to take them out and just kit them in at night. So like it was an adjustment, but there wasn't any like pain like before. It was just like uncomfortable. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than it was uncomfortable. And then tray 2 was I don't know, I got used to having them back in, and it wasn't as uncomfortable. As a matter of fact, there was like like I didn't really notice a difference between the first tray and the second tray. Now this tray 3, I wouldn't say that it is painful or like hurting, but I can feel pressure, I guess, on the teeth that it is moving, or I assume that's what is happening, and it's on the ones in the very, very back, like the last 2 teeth on each side of the upper back, I guess, but it doesn't feel painful right now, although sometimes the pain doesn't start until a few times after you take them out, and I just put them in. It's really cool switching every week, but also kind of hard to remember. I put these in a day late just because Martin Luther King Day was Monday, and where I didn't go to work, I didn't associate it as a Monday, so hopefully that won't mess me up too bad. But yeah, a much better experience this time around. Okay, lighting not the best, but I want to do a quick update. I just put in tray 5. Last week I had tray 4, and that was the first time that I had pain instead of uncomfort from these trays. I was starting to think that they were just all not going to hurt just because there's such little movement that's left, but I feel like there's still a little bit of movement to happen, like down at the bottom row, and it hurts. It hurts. Like, it wasn't uncomfortable, it hurt. And this tray, it's only been in for a few hours, so I don't know how that's going to go, so I'll update you on tray 6. But I will tell you, like, the weekly changing them out, it has been so much more enjoyable than the every 2, but I know why. Like, if I thought it hurt changing it every 2 at that moment in time, then it would probably hurt 10 times worse if I changed it every week. But this ending, I guess, where I'm just used to it, combined with there's not much movement left, it's been okay and not really many complaints. I'm just ready to get it over with, but I only have 8 trays and I'm on tray 5, so I'm so excited. So here we are. We've made it to what is supposed to be the final tray again. I will say this experience of the 8 trays was much more or less painful. The only time it was, I don't even think painful would be a word for it, but it was uncomfortable, was with this last one. It just felt like it didn't fit properly. The back of it wasn't going on my teeth. It felt like there was like this much leftover space where teeth wasn't there. But now it fits, so I don't know if they adjusted and that's what happened, or if like my gums just got scraped up enough where they're just used to it. The first 2 or 3 days there was like blood back there from how much it was scraping my jaw. I would say that I'm excited, but I don't know. I feel like the last time I got really hyped for this and I walked out with 8 more trays. So I don't want to like get excited and then it not really be the final tray. I just want to wear lipstick and like lip gloss. I'm used to the trays at this point, but I'd like to wear some lipstick and like lip glosses. So I guess I'll show you my teeth, and then when I get out, I will tell you if it was really it or not. Wish me luck. That was a lot, wasn't it? Yeah. So after the final tray, they did a scan. They told me to go home and once again only wear the tray at night, which was concerning to me because the previous time that I had only wore the tray at night before I got the 8 Invisalign from the rescan, they shifted. They shifted noticeably, especially on the bottom. And so I was afraid that they were going to just shift again. And this was the end. So, well, like, what's gonna, like, did I just do all that for nothing? But they didn't. I went back and they put in front of me 4 trays. And they tell me the one that you see I currently have in, that one is, I'm supposed to wear day and night for 6 months. Day and night for 6 months. This in my mouth, day and night for 6 months. after the final tray, after a rescan with 8 trays, where what I have in my mouth day and night for 6 months. I was annoyed to say the least. I sound really bratty right now. Like, I'm sorry. It's just really frustrating for me. I just feel like communication was not open with my dentist, and that I should have asked questions. That's on me. But it's just not what I was expecting. I watched a lot of people's videos that obviously were sponsored, and I don't feel like I don't feel like I know that I wasn't told these things. Wait for this. I was told that after the 6 months, put in the other tray, which is like the retainers. They don't call them trays anymore, but they look the same, except they don't have the little bracket divots. Wear that retainer at night, after the 6 months, at night, every night, for the rest of your life. That I could change it to the 2 other ones that they gave me at my discretion. Yep, that's what they said. I was just shocked. Like, I didn't know that. Like, I didn't know. One of the things that I was looking forward to the most, which sounds crazy and completely unhealthy, I drink flavored water normally at night, but if you drink something that isn't just regular water, you have to brush your teeth before you put these back in. To know that I'm never going to be able to do that. Ever. It's frustrating. It's been a while though. Like, I've had these in for at least a solid week now, so I've had time to cool off, so you can imagine how I felt when I first got it. I don't want to sound bratty. I keep saying that, but I really, really don't. I just want to be honest, because I feel like there's a lot of really good Invisalign videos out there that speak highly of them, and it's not that I'm speaking badly of them, I'm speaking honestly. I'm not sponsored. Even if I was sponsored, I would want someone to tell me this. If you're thinking of Invisalign, know that if you're older, I don't know if that was the factor, but I believe that's the factor. Your teeth has been used to staying in the way that it was before this for your entire life. So for the rest of your life, you have to train your teeth to be in the way that they are now. I understand the retainer. I get it. Overall though, let's just do an overall wrap up. I'm super excited about the results that I have. I feel more confident when I smile. I didn't think that my teeth could ever look like this. I'm very grateful that Invisalign was able to get me there, and I didn't have to wear wire braces. I wouldn't have wore wire braces. So I'm very happy that Invisalign was able to do this for me. I've never been confident in my teeth my entire life, and to be able to say that I'm confident in my teeth is something that I never thought would happen in my lifetime. So I'm grateful that we've gotten here. It's cool to like smile and take a picture and not have to worry about the angle that your teeth is going to come across, you know? That's so cool to me, and I'm happy that I went through with it. I don't know, I'm just grateful for the experience. I was instructed to do this teeth whitening thing for 2 weeks so they could take the after photos. If you want my journey on that, I could do that. I just feel like you're probably tired of seeing like teeth videos. But if you're not, I got that. Let me know if you have Invisalign, if you've had Invisalign, if you came across my channel to want to know about Invisalign. And if you have any other questions, I could do a Q&A. Like I said, I'm technically done. Like, I'm wearing a retainer. I'm technically finished with Invisalign and the entire process. So if there's anything that I missed in this video or my last video, let me know and I'll answer that for you. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.